Hi and welcome. This stuff is truly amazing, but also very difficult to get used to. And so this is my series of turn on the camera, tell people what you're doing. And I'm just doing so many things. And it is nerve wracking and exhilarating and exhausting. So by the end of the day, my wife always wonders how I'm able to just go lay down in bed and go to sleep. Well, because of the sheer exhaustion of a day. Now, here we go. All right, so I wanted to show something with. I've been watching these sets of videos on YouTube. Okay, we all watch YouTube, and what I'm trying to figure out is, of course, we have a new product that I want to develop because one of my clients asked me a question. He said to me, he's like, it would be nice if the AI was like Jarvis. I'm like, what? Well, he wants it to be like Jarvis and ask him questions and prompt him when he's filling out a document. Okay, now I got that really big mind thing going like, oh wow. What if you never had to fill out another form? What if you could simply talk to your EHR and tell it what information it needed to know and it created the documentation for you? You didn't have to click another button. Well, okay, you're still gonna have to click some buttons. But okay, as far as filling out a form, forms can get long and tedious. But what if you can take your form, feed it to the AI, and then it asks you questions about the form or about your visit with the patient, and then it monitors the form to make sure that you fill out or it gets from you all the information needed when that form needs to be filled out. You can tell it what fields are required, and you can tell it which fields are not required, but nice information to have. But again, we're just getting started with this idea. And I'm trying to figure out, is there anybody else out there interested in something like this? And so I got this on the screen because I want to show you kind of what I was talking about. And that once I log in, this is the concept, okay? Is that you would go into a patient's chart and then okay, in this particular system, we're doing it this way. And I'm speeding through, I'm not really explaining. So once I get into the chart, this is where the documentation is done. And look at here, we got Jarvis in there. Okay, so now we're gonna have Jarvis come up and we're gonna say, hey, we're gonna talk to Jarvis. All right, now what I'm trying to find out is anybody else interested in this type of system where we're gonna have on the left Jarvis. I know it says Eugene up there, and that's not my picture, of course. It says Eugene up there, but you're going to talk to it, okay? And then it'll ask you questions. It'll prompt you for information about the patient visit and document that visit for you. It'll show up on the right, and then you can accept the documentation or either edit it yourself or continue the conversation so that it can revise the documentation so that it is HIPAA compliant. Well, not HIPAA compliant, but it's insurance compliant. Okay, that compliant with whatever regulations you got to be compliant with. It makes sure of that. And so it's your expert document filler outer, if that's even a word. Okay, but what I'm truly trying to find out is there anybody else out there interested in this? If you are, drop me a comment, send me an email, contact us some kind of way, and I'll make your way in here and I'll put it in a contact form out there. And so we'll find out how many people are actually interested. And for us to actually jump on this and build it, we're going to need about 100 to 200 people, okay? I'm saying in that range, of course, because we're going to ask you to pre-buy the system before it's built, okay? And this way we have a buy-in on whether the system's even something somebody wants or not. Because I think that we can do it well, actually, I don't think, I know we can do it. It's just that, does anybody want it? And then if somebody wants it, then we'll build it. And then we can share it with you guys, and we'll make a special offer to you guys that are early adopters, okay? But anyway, let me know if you're interested in this type of system, and then we'll go from there. Thanks for watching. Oh, gee, I told it something else, and now I got to figure out what is it doing.